What's going on, y'all? It's Turn Them Wheels. Today we're going to be playing some spin tires. We got a camper on the back of this Silverado, and then we got a trailer on the Ford Power Stroke. We're going to be doing some logging today, and we'll strap it down on the other trailer, and then we're going to stay the night in the little camper, and we might see if we can do some more logging later, and we'll get it done. So I'll spin my little camera around. We'll take a look at his truck, because you can see a pretty good look at mine. He's got the nice cab lights up top, so does this one. Mine's got the light bar, his doesn't. Let's see if I can keep spinning it around. There we go. He's got the like the smokestack in the back. He's got the gooseneck hitch. Mine just has the regular, just a ball hitch receiver for towing, and he's got the gooseneck. Now his trailer is very long. He can haul a lot of logs. We can get it all strapped down. So we'll get on our way on our little venture, and then once we get ready for nightfall, you know, we'll stay in this little Denali camper for the night. A lot better than staying in a tent. So once we get his long trailer to pass us, we'll start heading that way. And this one's made by Quasimodo. So I just did like the toolbox and the light bar, stuff like that. I didn't mess with the tires or anything. It's got like it's got the black mirrors. It's got the chrome front bumper. I wish he would have color matched the bumper handles and the mirrors, but man, it's a very nice looking Duramax to say the least. But I'm just a little picky with the vehicle, but it does look pretty nice. There we go. Spin the camera around, get her going. He's got the nice ramps back there. Hopefully those ramps are secure and they don't come flying down. That'd be bad. We'll try to stay out of the thick mud today because we're both hauling a lot of weight, and he's definitely got, once he gets loaded down and strapped down all those logs, that truck and trailer is going to be a lot of weight. So we're going to really try to stay out of the sticky situations because it's going to be heavy on those vehicles. So that truck is the Power Stroke. It's got the nice solid axle. It rides a little rough, but you know, it's a lot less prone to breaking down suspension wise, not engine wise. Those Ford engines aren't very good, but suspension wise they do have solid axles. The Chevy's got the better engine, better transmission, but the thing is, I don't like. It's got an independent front suspension. It's got ball joints, tie rods on the Duramaxes. There's a lot of bad pictures on the internet. You type in "teach me how to Chevy." A lot of broken tie rods on the Duramax 2500s. Yeah, and this one's got the independent front suspension. So if we break a ball joint or a PV axle, tie rod, any of that, sway bar link, we're kind of screwed. But it will ride a little better, so I guess that's why Chevy does that, and Ford and Dodge do the solid axle. So we'll see if we can catch up to him. We're in 5th gear, and it's pulling this trailer pretty fast. I mean, it's got a nice Allison transmission, moves very, you know, seamlessly. No clunks or nothing like that. It's got the nice dual exhaust at a 45-degree angle. I think dual exhaust, if you have it out the back, it looks like a wheelbarrow. Well, this one looks, if you have it out the sides at a 45-degree angle, it looks really nice, I think. And one thing I don't like about this light bar that Quasimodo did, it's got like that 90s style little, I'm not sure what you call them, the little mounts on the mounts of the bed rail. They're mostly, you know, from like the 90s, like sand racing trucks. I don't know why he didn't put the light bar on like the grill or the, you know, the front roof that most people do nowadays. But this little light bar should come in handy right when we're hits nightfall and we're about to go camping. Let's see if he stayed on the road or if he went through this little mud hole over here to the right. Looks like he continued down the road. Yeah, so we'll go down there. I like the way the towing mirrors on these, they work. They look good. I just hate how so many people, you know, take off the 16 and newer towing mirrors and they put them on like 1500s and they put them on 99 all the way up to current trucks because they're all plug and play. That's the one thing I don't like. These Chevys, they don't really roll coal like a Ford or Dodge does, but they can if you tune them right. See if we can get a little better camera angle for y'all. There we go. My first person's a little weird on this one, so it gives you like a front driver's side fender view. I'm not real keen on it, but during the first person, fender view, that's for you then. This whole thing's hauling in fifth gear. That trailer he's got, it's multi-purpose. You can either use it for logging, or if a vehicle does break down, we could use that and tow them back to the little garage area. Hopefully we don't have to do that today. There we go. Just make this little turn coming up. There we go. Now we're golden. There we go. See if we can get out of that little mud. We'll really try to stay out of the mud, so hopefully we can steer clear of it if possible. Now we just gotta find the logging road, cut down some trees with chainsaw, stuff like that. Make sure we use our proper safety gear, or not, whatever you prefer. I better slow down before I end up on his trailer. That'd be horrible. I wish Quasimodo would have put a brush guard. That would have been cool. I like brush guards on 2500s and up trucks. 1500s, I honestly think brush guards look kind of weird. 25 and 3500, they look really nice. And this one's like 3500, I'm pretty sure. I think his is like either 250 or 350. Not too sure. I definitely know it's one of those because it is a Power Stroke diesel. So there's the objective right there. I'll head towards it. See if we can load up on logs. See if we can load up on these. And we'll find us a nice place to park. It's a nice big camper for the night. Once we get done, hopefully it'll be nice and shaded and cool, and hopefully no wild animals get us. I wonder if I can make this out in two-wheel drive. It's just slipping a little bit. Silverado's got positive track and what is it, the locking diff. It's like automatic. I think it's made by, Eaton, or no, it's the G80 is what it is. G80 locking differential. It's pretty cool. It's popular on most four-wheel drive Silverados. I'm not sure if it comes on the two-wheel drive Silverados. I think it does on the newer ones. Pretty cool. There's no buttons to push or lockers. I mean, it does it on its own, and then it disengages when you're like on the street or whatever and you gotta make turns. Looks like it gets pretty narrow up here. Hopefully we can both make it. I'm not too sure. Let's take a look at the trailer. The trailer's pretty wide. And the truck too. It goes pretty wide. But with this engine and truck, it doesn't even skip a beat. You can tell it's back there, but not really. I'm wondering if he can squeeze between those trees. I might have to go halfway through the water and just cut around them. Yeah, that's what I'm going to try. Oop. We'll back up so he can make that turn and cut our wheel straight. We'll have to back up a good 6 foot or more. Probably about 12, correct me. I didn't realize we couldn't make that. I guess we're going to have to go partially to the swamp. Kind of hard to back a big trailer like this. But in reality, the bigger the trailer, the actually easier it is to turn and back up, stuff like that. Smaller ones are real hard. Its front end is popped up pretty good. You might be stuck on the back. Yeah. That trailer just gets hung up on everything. There we go. I think what I'm going to do is cut around this little edge right here and see if I can stay out of the water but also make it around that tree. Might be a little easier than trying to squeeze between those two trees. There we go. You can actually hear his truck like whistling and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. That's a nice turbo diesel. Looks pretty slick on that side of it. That little embankment. Let's see what he's going to do here and if he can get through it all. Hopefully he can make it through. Alright y'all, well the Ford had a little mishap. We got it unstuck, so it's a typical Ford to get stuck in a little bitty situation and it acts like World War III. It's like, you know, it's like freaking out. Ford probably broke down in that little water hole, but we got it running somehow. I didn't even know Fords run. Alrighty, here we go. Let me know if you know what diesel motor you think they use for this. It's definitely not the 6.0. 6.0s, they don't even basically run. I'm guessing it's either a 6.7 or a 7.3. 6.0s, they do sound pretty nice if you can actually get them to run. The hard part is just getting them running. Let's see if we can get out of this part. We're basically in like a little Nile River, a small little creek. I'm thinking there's like a road coming up soon or something. I'm not too sure. It's barely in first gear. Automatic is not letting it get into a better gear for some reason. There we go. There we go. Now we got it. If I can get it into a better gear and automatic, we can climb out of this and get her going. I need to go more over here. I might have to shift it into like low or something. It's not even very steep, but it just cannot climb through this. I'm not sure what's going on. Don't tell me I gotta use a winch or something like this, excuse me. Come on. Then 4 high. There we go. I know the Silverado's got the power. At least 400 horses. Just barely chugging along. I think that's like a Luke Bryan song or something. I don't even really listen to him, but I think he had a song called Chugging Along. I heard on the radio a few years back, maybe. Come on, I can easily make this. What's going on? Tires are just barely turning. There we go. Now we're breaking traction. Come on. Get it in second gear. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. Now we're getting it. Now we're getting it. Come on. Come on. See if we can catch up to him. This thing is just barely chugging along. Man. This lock's off. Full drive's on. There we go. There we go, second gear, see if we can pick up and get it into like third or fourth. Alright, this looks like a good spot to, you know, cut us down some trees, make a nice little logging road. And I'll probably pull over here by the tree somewhere, get it parked, we'll camp for the night and wake up early, and then, you know, do some more logging and then do some more exploring and stuff like that. Alright, so that concludes today's video. Let us know, you know, what type of vehicles you want to see on future videos, stuff like that. You can like, comment, subscribe, just turn the wheels, and I'm out.